What's going on, y'all? So today we're going to be talking about Ava Estelle. So this is actually a company that I've seen on Facebook, and they caught my eye because I've seen all the reviews actually came from people that look like me. People with that melanin skin. So I checked out their website, and they actually have over 170,000 happy customers, over 295,000 products delivered, and 4.4 stars on Trustpilot. And they give you a 100-day money-back guarantee. So I end up going with the Ultimate Body Care Set, which is the activating body scrub, the magic cream, and last but not least, the summer body cream. So for the first step, that activating body scrub, what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to rub it in a circular motion on your face or on your body. And after that, you're going to leave it for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, you're going to go ahead and wash that off. So after you have washed off all of the activating body scrub, then you're going to grab the magic cream and you're going to rub that in a circular motion onto your face or your body. And the last step is by far my favorite because it smells the best. Right after that, you're going to take the summer body cream and you're going to rub that on your face or your body. And this stuff smells amazing. And it gives you that nice glow when you step outside. And the ingredients are 100% natural. And so I've actually been using it for about 30 days now, and I can honestly see a huge improvement in my skin. Feel free to check out my channel, KD's Empire, to see a day-by-day process on how everything is going. But don't worry, there's plenty to go around. They always have sales and deals going on. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for you guys to go check them out. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Make sure you use KD15 at checkout, and you'll get a nice little percentage off. All right, guys, don't forget to click that link down below. All right, y'all be blessed, y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, people? Let me do a quick audio check. I know we were good, you know what I'm saying? It kind of started to kick things off, but I got to make sure we straight on. All right, audio is good. Yo, what up, people? To be honest with y'all, man, I got some things that I need to get off my chest before we get started. You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for a little bit later. Let's go ahead and get into this because I know a lot of people are kind of confused. Like, bro, I thought you were gonna be doing pre-recorded content. We are. I'm actually been talking to a few different people, so I won't be doing these things by myself. There are going to be different people that we're going to be doing these videos with. Some of them are actually going to be inside of my car, the Tesla, um, and some will actually be doing inside of a house. So until we set that up, guys, we will be doing some live streams here and there. Just don't be expecting these things to come out as frequent as they were, Monday through Friday or whatever. All right, we're gonna try to get this pre-recorded content started. Let's go through some of the. Oh, we got some. Oh, okay. We got a few comments. So we'll get into the comments as the live stream goes. But anyway, today, guys, we're gonna be talking about Kevin Samuels. All right. So Kevin was speaking with a young lady, and I guess she was obese. I have not seen this video. I actually pulled this video from the Godfather Logic on YouTube. I did make sure that, I definitely gave credit to those guys over there. And they say that this live was recorded on Rumble. Not sure about that. Normally, I try to direct you guys to Kevin Samuels' Instagram or his YouTube channel, because that's what it's coming from. We want to make sure that we're giving credit to those people over there. Well, give credit to Kevin Samuels. But we're gonna get into this, man. Listen, Y'all know we do a lot of different reviews, and I am not one sided. I'm not one sided when it comes to these videos, all right? I'm always open to the possibility that I am wrong. I don't think that I'm one of those people that feel like they know it all, but I love to have, or at least bring up the conversation so we can talk about these things, all right? So we're going to be pausing a lot. If you're one of those people that want to see the video all the way through, please just go check out the Godfather Logic. I don't think that he interrupts Kevin Samuels at all. But over here, we do a lot of interrupting. So if you don't want to, experience that, then feel free to go over on one of those channels and check those things out. But over here, we do things differently. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
40.
All right. So, what are we chopping it up about tonight?
I wanted to get your opinion on dating. I'm freshly divorced, and I want to get yes. You like yes. So this
How long
dating
have you been
game
divorced?
about 2 years now.
How long were you married?
4 or 5.
Any kids?
Yes, 2.
Damn. That thing hurt, man. That thing, it always hurts when children are involved. And I'm just saying that from a guy that had to grow up with just a mom, just a single parent. Mom, absolutely phenomenal, awesome, did her very best that she could with what she had, and I salute moms. Moms already know. Listen, hey, I will go to war behind my mother, but you know, as a kid, we still wish that we had that father figure in the household. So we had both parents. You know what I mean?
How old is your
It's
youngest?
just any kid.
2 with him, but I have 4. I have 4 total. I have 2 adult children and 2 smaller kids.
How old is the youngest?
The youngest is 5.
So, dating. What city are you in?
Los Angeles.
Ooh. He said, "Listen, Los Angeles is competitive. Everybody over there seems like they do fitness. So you got to be on point over there in Las Vegas. You listen, men and women. You got a lot of competition. You got to make sure you own it physically, and then we can work on all the rest of it. But physically, you got to be on point, man.
The outcome you want from dating. What
The
is it?
outcome that I want from dating is someone to just have fun with. I'm really successful in my career right now, and I just want someone to have fun with me, like
Sex?
trips, being able to have a decent conversation, being able to when I have a lot of good news, but I don't have anybody to share it with. So those moments where you have something you just want to talk about and express, and just
I'm thinking sex. I feel what she's saying though about at the end of the day having somebody to share all of that stuff with, but I don't know.
Okay.
add
We don't let her.
and just
Let her
add
out.
with each other and build and add value to each other.
So, you're not really looking to get remarried, though?
I'm open to it, but that's not what
Open
I'm
to
you
it,
want
but,
to.
but you got 2 adult kids, 2
Mhm.
small kids, a divorce. There's a lot going on.
Yes.
So,
I'm a business owner.
what kind of
Yes,
work
there's
your
a lot
occupation?
going on.
Your profession or your occupation?
I'm sorry.
Your profession or your occupation? What is it?
Oh, I'm an accountant.
Oh, okay, good.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
what I think I'm hearing
That's decent.
is you want somebody to. It's almost like an in-between, a tweener. You're looking for somebody to share the downtime with, the adult time with, share a meal with,
Yep.
have adult relations from time to time. Almost
Lot of-
like
lot
what
of
we
it.
call like old school boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if it turns into something more, you're open to it, but
But
you
you
got
gotta push
enough
it.
going on with the 5-year-old, the accountant, the adult kids, and everything else in LA.
Yes.
That's workable.
Okay, all right. Yeah, when you put it like that, that's not bad. That's not bad. As long as you're not pushing. If you say that you're open to it, because you got a lot of people that say that they're open to something, and just say, for instance, they get or they feel like they've gotten a really really good catch, then a lot of people like to push those things off on people. I've been in a lot. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I've been in a situation where it was just a friendship, and then a little bit later on, 2 3 years down the line, we started relationship and all. Like I thought we were just cool. I thought we were just friends. Like what's going on, man?
That's workable. Um,
Just
racial
let things
preference.
be.
African American.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7",
Dress size.
13, 14.
18.
There you go. You gotta lose weight.
I'm
You know
working on it. I'm working on it.
Well,
What
but
are you doing?
here's the thing. Okay.
Let me
yeah,
look.
let
I
me get my
gotta
little.
get to this.
You can let it go. All right.
Sleep.
You gotta lose the weight, and well, because LA, it's LA.
Competitive.
Yes.
And if for people who ain't been to LA and Miami LA and Miami and New York City are hard places to be unattractive, especially LA. So, when's the last time you were active?
Like in the gym?
And meaning in what way?
Right.
When
break it down.
I'm in LA, I always see people walking, running.
Oh, you talking about physically?
When's the last time you were like a dress size 8?
High school.
High school.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then you going to the gym.
Yes, I go to the gym.
Okay.
You're a personal trainer.
No, I don't have a personal trainer.
Hire a personal trainer. Join group X classes. Do stuff.
I want you guys to pay attention right now what he is doing. All right. So he's asked her some questions. What he always does. Come in, introduce yourself, he introduce himself or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then he asks questions, and then he gives his professional opinion. Now, any of this information that he is giving right now, I just want to know, does anybody honestly disagree with what he is saying? All right, we see where the issue is. All right, so let's see what all you got going on. You have, a few different children. Cool. Not knocking you for that. You were married, great thing, but you guys got a divorce. I mean, it's unfortunate, especially with the kids being there. All right, let's move on. How tall are you? 5'7". How much do you weigh? Well, what's your dress size? She's in a dress size 18. All right. So the kids have already happened, right? Not knocking you for that. The divorce already happened. Not knocking you for that. How tall are you? What's your dress size? Okay, you're a dress size 18. Bam! There it is right there. Now we know what we need to work on before we move forward. Right now, you're looking to get a man to, for whatever reason, you want to, have fun, you want a boyfriend, or you want somebody just to share, go on trips, share those stories at the end of the day or whatever. Cool, that's what you're looking for, right? And if you want to attract a decent looking man, a man that you value and a man that values you, and you're not currently doing that, most of the guys that you maybe are meeting aren't guys that you're honestly considering to get with. Because if you did, you probably wouldn't be calling the show, correct? Okay. So let's figure out what about you needs to change before you move forward and hopefully attract those type of men that you may value. All right. So again, we see the issue. You're a dress size 18. And he was saying, when the last time were you were dress size 8? She said high school. All right. So let's figure out, because you did say that you were working out. So let's figure out what we need to do. You say you're in the gym. Cool. Hey, that is a big freaking thumbs up. You're trying to tackle whatever issues you are having right now, right? The things that are fixable. You don't have a personal trainer. Okay, cool. Maybe the next step, because you say you're an accountant and your money is good. So there's no issues with that. So let's go ahead and hire a personal trainer. Get in some fitness exercise groups. Basically, everything he's saying, I do not disagree with in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If you guys do, please let me know.
Going to the gym by yourself, the gym is a social place. Go someplace and turn this into a lifestyle. Cycling. Something that requires you to get outside and be social. to where you can exercise, lose weight, and interact with people.
Now,
Go ahead.
no, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to add that the issue is not meeting someone. The crazy thing.
See, here's the thing. Again, what he's trying to explain to her, again, what I just got finished saying, the guys. Hold on a minute. Let me send this to someone. All right. So what she's saying is, listen, the issue right now is not meeting men. I can meet a man. Of course you can. Of course you can meet a guy that's going to knock your doggone insides back and forth. Of course. Those men are on every corner. But what you are trying to do is you're trying to find a man of value. A man, again, that you value and a man that's going to value you. All right? And a man that you value can look in any way that you want him to look. You want a guy that's over 6 feet. You want a guy with a nice body. You want a guy that got his own place, car, decent job, whatever. Whatever that looks like, obviously right now you are not attracting those type of men. So what he's trying to get you to understand is, listen, there are some things about you that's keeping you from getting to that other side of whatever that is, to getting to that pot of gold. It's something right now that's stopping you from getting to that. And just based on the information that, you've told me that have came out of your mouth, all right, we went through all of those things you cannot fix. There's one thing in particular that you can. All right, we're talking about your image. He's an image consultant, so he's trying to help her with that image right now. I mean, of course, he can definitely, let her know about some other things that's going on this video or whatever, but we'll get to that later. Let's just focus on the weight right now. All right, you're overweight, so let's work on those things. You're already in the gym, which is a plus. You just need to get a personal trainer, somebody that's going to help you, a professional that's going to help you. Not just go through the motions when you're in the gym. There are so many people that are in the gym right now that are not doing the things that they should be doing. They're just doing the things that feel good to them. And they call that working out. Spend 2-3 years and no freaking change. No, you need to get with a professional that's going to honestly help you.
Is I get a lot of, I meet a lot of people when I go out, it's always meeting someone's always, but they're just not a quality. So is that the issue? So is that tied into the issues that the men that I'm attracted based on the?
I mean, if you don't, where are you meeting these people?
Everywhere, store, car wash. I mean, everywhere you go.
I mean, I think it's fair to say that let's say you like McDonald's. McDonald's on this side of town is different than McDonald's on close to Rodeo Drive. Mm-hmm. It's about proximity. And you get to pick.
Yep.
Just because you meet these people don't mean you gotta allow them into your life. But I think ladies always are talking about if you want a higher caliber men, you gotta start where you are.
Yeah.
So what about you keep drawing these? What about you that says, "Hey, approach me"? Mm-hmm. Why isn't the investment banker approaching? Why isn't the entrepreneur approaching? Because they're all out there, right?
Yep.
Good advice.
Would you say that, have you ever heard from anybody you're with if you have a masculine or aggressive kind of feel?
Good question.
If I have a masculine or aggressive feel, I haven't heard that.
Who filed for divorce?
I did.
Wow.
On what grounds?
He left. I filed for divorce, but he left. He walked out.
Well, I would say that one.
That's interesting. I think in a lot of cases, you often hear the woman leaving. That's interesting. Okay.
I would start with a lifestyle change. Because, you want to be around, lose the weight, get active, group classes, things like that. Mm-hmm. And then when you start meeting different people, start picking men based less upon attractiveness and picking more on character.
Okay, so
Good grief, boy. Hey. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Woo! Boy, I tell you, boy, everything that look good ain't good. And this is not just for the women. Fellas, that's for y'all too. y'all already know we gonna do a few days what the fellas trying to get y'all right and get y'all to understand. Just because this chick got a big butt, just because she got big boobs, just because on the outside that thing look good does not mean that you should pursue that young lady. It does not mean that. All right. If that head is not in the right spot, whoo, fellas, keep it moving, man. Or if you're in my profession, if you are doing content creating, then of course there are some things that you can extract from that. You can extract anything from a young lady. If she looks good, hey, she's gonna be good for clicks and views or whatever. Cool, but of course, let her know that up front. Hey, I'm into content creating. I would absolutely love to do this, that, and the third with you or whatever. I am not for leading anybody on in any way, shape, form, or fashion. All right. But if you're going to be around, y'all gonna be having a conversation. Let's just go ahead and do it on a live. Let's go ahead and do it on a video. But y'all are literally seeing girls with big butts, you know what I'm saying, big breasts, or whatever, man. Some of them don't even have that. I'm talking about ain't got nothing going on for themselves, nothing up here mentally, and y'all just ready to jump off the dress on these chicks. Like, what the fam, bro? It's lotion in the nose. For real though, a lot of y'all need to get some self-control, get some dick discipline, seriously, and control yourself, man. Every chick that you meet is not a chick that you should be trying to sleep with.
I think that's where I went wrong, though. So that's the issue with, say, okay, I'm not even going to say because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But I think that and this is where I need your constructive criticism.
Okay.
I feel like before with a previous spouse, because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, they checked off all the boxes, right?
Okay.
Except for that attractiveness, that, being that I was like, okay, he's not that attractive. I can work with it. He checks off all the other boxes. But
okay, and I may be wrong. I want to comment on this. I honestly want to be wrong, right? I want to be wrong on this. I've had a lot of different conversations with different women. Listen, I talk to men and women all the time, but there are a lot of times where I hear this coming from the women that say that a guy checked off all the boxes except for that being, physically attractive. And what I'm going to say to the fellas, first and foremost, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You're grooming yourself. You're doing listen, I'm about to go get my hair retwisted in a few seconds. But listen, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. When you step out, that you're looking as presentable as possible. Trying to make sure that everything is on point. And if it is not, you just do your best, man. Do your best and try to give everybody that best representation of yourself. It goes a long freaking way. And you need to be actively working on all of these things every single day. I cannot express to you guys how important that is. Reinvent yourself in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We're going to have to stop wearing the same clothes over and over. I am honestly looking at a closet full of clothes that I have not been able to get into just yet, man. We still got to go get some pants and other things like that. But fellas, work on yourself. Now back to the women. So again, hearing this from some of these young ladies, right? Hold on, let me try to bend it down, man. I'm over 6 feet, man. There we go. Get some better posture. So talking to some of these young women, and hearing this, he checked off all the boxes, but he didn't have swag. He wasn't attractive or whatever. And fast forward to 5-10 years down the line, I'm going to say that 4 out of 4 of those young ladies that I heard they're from, they're going back and wishing that they did not pass those guys up. Listen, I am more than willing to take a guy that doesn't have that physical attractiveness, but I know that he's faithful. I know that he has a good job. I know that he doesn't have any kids. I know that, again, he got all of these great things going on for himself, but even though he's not physically attractive, I felt like back then that I deserved more. And so they left at 80% and got with those guys that had that 20%. Yeah, they were attractive, but those guys had a buttload of children. Those guys could not keep a job. Those guys were more than willing to come and stay with that young lady and pretty much bum off of her. Yeah, you got the physical attractiveness there, but everything else is not. They're like, man, I wish I would have got with that guy because now that guy's actually in a relationship, he's married, or he's just not interested in it anymore. I don't know too many guys. There may be some out there. I don't know too many guys that have been with a young lady, and for whatever reason, I don't care who broke up with who, y'all get out of that situation. And a lot of guys that are going to be willing to go back into that same situation that you guys had and still have the same amount of respect for you and still, want to grow with you. They might bust you down, but the chances of y'all getting back to where y'all were and going, further or beyond or whatever are slim to none. A lot of guys that I know of, listen, this is it. Once you step outside of this, once another guy get with you, I'm good on you, fam. But hey, I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there and just see
when
how
things
accurate.
hit the fan, it was easier to let it go versus like when you have that chemistry with someone, you feel like maybe that chemistry.
Just because you're not okay, chemistry
Comes with time.
Look,
I think Kevin is going to get kind of pissed off with this because I think that he may have, I'm not saying he went through something similar to this, but he can probably relate a little bit better to the guy that she's talking about.
I take care of myself, but I don't pick people based on chemistry. I pick somebody based. You said you want connection.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then chemistry can come from connection, but connection doesn't come from chemistry. That's just sex. Now, just because you pick somebody you weren't necessarily attracted to, where were you guys connected? Did you have common interests? Did you like the same things? Did you?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes, we did. Yes.
So when shit hit the fan, it was easier to let it go.
Well, okay. So not say that.
Again, she's still sounding like she's one of those women that feel like they're entitled and they honestly believe that they can find, get, and keep better. And in more cases than not, I don't know what size she was at that time, but you are older, you have more mileage on you, and you probably weigh more than what you weighed back then. So the chances of you getting better, finding better, getting better, and keeping better, you got to you got to pick a struggle, fam. Pick a struggle. I apologize. I have not been reading these comments, y'all. I've been in it, man. I'm just gonna focus on a few different ones. Shout out to the Ultimate Red Pill channel, man, for chiming in. I'm gonna try to get everybody, man. My bad. I really have been. I've been in it over here. Shout out to my girl Melanie. What's good, Mel? Everything is everything. Always coming through and showing some love. Appreciate you. Miss Shalik, what's good? What up, babes? My dog, all the way up in GA, man. I'm about to come down there and check you out, man. That's my dog, man. I'm telling you, we always have a ball every time I go to GA. What up, fam? What do you think about that fight? Hey, we're not talking about the fight today, fam. I appreciate you for chiming in, though. Hey, shout out to We the People News. We are going to get together and do that interview very, very soon, man. I've been extremely busy with all of this stuff that I got going on, but we're going to get together. We're going to really get together, man. I got you. I've been saying it for a little minute. Shout out to Miss Barber. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Oh Lord, no. What's going on? Hey, this is my dog right here, man. Shout out to my dog, baby Jack, man. Hey, it's time for you to update that thing, man. You done had the same name for like what? How long have you been following? You've been following since the main channel, man. I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you for finding me over here. And say, my motherfucking God, what's up, KD? Bro, we need to do a collab. It would be legendary. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that, man. Hey, listen, I need some I need some backup, man, because you off the chain, fam. You are off the chain, man. Oh man. Yay! Here we go. This is who I was looking for right here. I actually got back on live today because on one of the last live, I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday, I did not see your name pop up in the chat, and I was honestly looking for you, fam. But he said, "Hey, boss man, thanks for the strong hands that have been upon me the past 5 days. Started walking." Man, hey, man, God, I need a doggone soundboard right now, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. And talked to a guy at the gym. Talked to a gym, walking and talking to a gym nearby. I don't know what that means, but hey, man, listen, bro, I love it, man. Man, how they feel better about myself. Listen, man, hey, I love the fact that you got in it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been looking forward to your doggone comment, man. I love it, man. I love it. Again, so I'm not gonna be able to go through all the comments today, man. We got a extremely busy day. I actually start drone school today, man. Yeah. Katie is actively working every single day out here
that
getting
it was easier to let it go. But those things would start to annoy me. Like then you start to nitpick and see all the little flaws in a person when things go awry. So it's like, you know what? I really don't like the way you wear that shirt today.
You got a problem.
No, that's when you go to the bathroom, take a shower, and then jump out of the shower, butt naked, stand in front of the mirror and point out all your flaws.
Hey! Holy yo! Oh, you know we gonna use that. I love it. I love it. What this is doing. What that would do when you step your butt out that doggone shower, fresh out the shower, wash your face, wash your hair, of course, wash your you know what. And you ain't got none of that makeup on, none of that fake hair or anything like that, them fake eyelashes. What he's saying, wash all that stuff out, step in front of a mirror so you can see yourself from head to toe, and it's going to bring you back. Yo, this is who I am. So before I start to think that, I deserve better and all this other stuff, like, I'm going to need for you to take a step back and honestly look at yourself. Seriously, I'm not trying to be funny, but I think that a lot of people honestly start to forget what they look like and what type of people they are honestly attracting. And what is the reason why those people are attracted to you? Like, what are they attracted to you? What's the reason? Is it because of sex? Because most of the time, I'm not going to say all the time, but most of the time, you spent time with people, especially with guys. They honestly care about you. Like, for real, the guys that I know are willing to go to war over the women they are with. But again, these are different type of women that we're speaking about. These are not chicks that's for the streets that move. They move completely different. But they are willing to go to war over their woman. Like, listen, this is my girl right here, and I'm willing to protect her by any means necessary. But those guys that may show a little bit of interest in you, most of those guys are only physically attracted to you. You got a lot of men out there that's just looking to use women. Listen, I'll bust you down Friday, Monday, Wednesday. But as far as us getting a relationship or moving forward with this thing, ain't nothing shaking.
I guarantee you, by the time you finish doing that, you ain't got shit to say about nobody else in your house.
I hear you.
We all got something.
Right, we do. Okay,
but I want you to imagine if you love your kids, but you always like them jokers.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm saying you don't always like them jokers. Can you imagine if you started to nitpick at your kid every time you didn't like them, the damage you would do to them?
Right.
Wow.
Because you got connection. That's why I say, carry your ass in the shower, get naked, get wet, come out and be like, oh my God, that's a gray hair. What? I got a pimp. By the time you finish that shit, you be like, I I ain't got shit to say.
Hey man, you have to respect how he does things. And again, the things that he's saying, honestly, y'all, so far, would you call this being disrespectful in any way, shape, form, or fashion? Not once has he, tried to go in on her or anything like that, keeping extremely respectful and trying to get her to understand. Like, listen, you got to look at the bigger picture. A lot of people start to nitpick and everything when they start to look at other people's yard and think that the grass is greener on the other side. And oftentimes when they get out here, especially in the dating market today, and honestly see what type of people you are dealing with or you got to deal with, the mindsets of these people, a lot of people wish, you know what? I probably should have stayed with that person. Seriously. I should have.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up and go to bed, huh?
Right.
I mean, because we're as young as we ever gonna be.
Facts.
We're as young as this is as young as you're gonna be. That second that just passed ain't coming back. Your hair gonna get gray, your teeth gonna fall out, the titties gonna sag, all kind of shit. And eventually, look, we're gonna have to put up with a lot of shit to get through this life with somebody.
Facts.
But the point is, when they put you in that ground or whatever, you want somebody that was connected to you that can say it. She was good. That's what you want. And the little shit. I mean, I'm a perfectionist. I mean, come on. Every time you see me, but that made me a motherfucker. Pain in the ass to be with.
Again, ladies, pay attention to what he just said. When you're dealing with certain type of men, they are willing to accept how you are. And then when you start to upgrade, again, you get a guy, you see a guy that's always on point. Every time that he steps out, he's always on point. A lot of women will look at that and say, I want that. Yo, I want that. Guys, the same thing. Every time a young lady steps out, she's on point. I want that. She got a nice body. She's always in the gym. I want that. That's what I want right there. Understand this. That person that you were with, they're willing to accept all of your flaws, how you were moving, when you get bigger, when you get lazy, when you don't make as much money as you should be. They're willing to accept that. But when you start looking and thinking that the grass is green on the other side, which I tell people all the time, listen, there are going to be a lot more complications that's going to come with that. There are going to be a lot more requirements that's going to come when you're dealing with people that's like that. And a lot of y'all, honestly, are too lazy to get with certain people. Believe me when I tell you that. A lot of y'all, man, I see that and I want that, but you cannot keep up with that because your mindset is not where it needs to be. That's why I tell guys all the time, listen, you see that young, or you always claim to want that feminine, soft young lady, but you will fumble her. I promise you will. And the reason being is because your mind is not where it needs to be. A lot of y'all want that doggone microwave success and all that. I promise you. A lot of y'all will get it and fumble. I'm not going to say a lot of y'all will get it, but if a lot of y'all did get it, you will fumble it. 2, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months after you done had it. Because you don't understand what is required in order to keep something like that. All right?
Until I check myself, I'm like, you ain't all that. Mm-hmm. Who makes you God? I mean, you can start getting up, and the thing is, when someone gets close to you, you forget all the shit you had to go through to get that relationship.
Yeah.
That's why I always say, go get that reset. Get in the shower, get naked, and then look at yourself and be like, ooh. Then you'll start to remember, you know what? What that he did bother me, but it ain't enough to break this, and I don't want to be back out there dealing with this LA bullshit. So
yeah,
let me chill and see. And then if it continues to happen, then maybe it's something you need to discuss. But you can discuss it in good faith.
Yeah.
Other than just any emotion. Because we can do a lot of damage to each other in the business. So I hope that helps her. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that helps.
It does.
Have a good.
Oh, he about to end the call with her. Hold on. Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, supportive. Find too hard those women unless you work with them a little. Hard to find those women. Yeah, I would agree, man. I'm gonna go through some of these comments. I would agree for yeah, because again, this is not the normal young lady that you're gonna run into. A lot of women, could be the environment or whatever, what I'm saying, that they grew up in, so they feel like they have to move a certain type of way. And a lot of them have not been taught to be soft, feminine, supportive, cooperative, friendly. A lot of them haven't been taught these doggone things. And I'm definitely not using that as an excuse. And I'm saying to those young women, you're going to have to save yourself. Just like I tell the men, ain't nobody coming to help you. All right? You can do one or two things. You can continue to move like you're moving and continue to be in those dead end relationships that you continue to get yourself into, continue to trauma bond, and get with these people that you ain't got no business being with. Or you can make the switch. You can change. You can open up your mind a little bit. You can get some coaching from either a masculine man or a feminine woman that has the results that you want in life, or they're somewhere close to where you want to be in life. Get information from those people that are either successfully married, successful in whatever business, and you can normally tell the type of coaches or the type of people that you want to be surrounded around, because it's not going to always come with negative. All right. If somebody is constantly giving you information and they're being negative about it, then you need to check that. All right. All the guys that I speak with and the people that I talk to about, different things that I want to explore, whatever, a lot of those people are positive people, and a lot of information that they are giving it always helps. You just got to be careful about, who you take information from, because not all information is good information. Not all people are good. And a man is probably even harder to find. Yes, absolutely. There are more women on this earth than there is men, which, I mean, there are less men. So when you think about men, you got a lot of guys that may be married, a lot of guys that may be in a committed relationship. You have men out there that don't want to deal with women, but they want to deal with men. You have, black guys that only want to deal with black girls, white guys that only want to deal with white girls. So the chances of a woman, a young lady, finding a good man that she values, that checks off most of, not all the boxes, but checks off most of those boxes, are going to be a lot slimmer than a guy meeting a young lady that's willing to get on this program and everything, because there are more women out here in the world, right? And your chances can either increase or decrease based on how you are moving, based on how well you keep yourself up, based on your mindset, and based on everything else that you have going on. All right. So let's see. No need just talking. Let's see. Usually come on late. I got you. It's all good, family. I appreciate you for chiming in, man. And Melanie says, get her, Kevin. She ain't really being...
And guys, that brings us to the end of today's video.
Okay, all right. So yeah, so the rest of the video is just him commenting or whatever, man. Again, if you guys want to check out his channel, it's called The Godfather Logic. All right, go check out his channel on YouTube, The Godfather Logic. He has some really, really good interviews and stuff from Kevin from Instagram, Rumble, the videos that you don't, or the videos that I haven't seen. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that he did on different platforms. I didn't get a chance to check him out and chime in. But always really, really great information. I don't think for the most part that he was disrespectful, unless somebody was being disrespectful towards him. I think that a lot of information that he gave was really, really great, valuable information that oftentimes got overlooked because of those short videos, of course, for clicks and views and whatnot and popularity. I understand, the way that society is right now, a lot of people have a short attention span. So let me start this thing over. Yeah, a short attention span. So, a lot of people just want to go based on that short content, which, again, I respect it. But the information that was given today, I think was really, really valuable. And I think that a lot of men and a lot of women can honestly learn from this conversation right here, right? You had a young lady, again, regardless of what you've been through, regardless of what situation you done got yourself into, whether you have been married and you are now divorced, whether you've had one child, 5 children, 10 children, that's already happened. Respectfully, if it has already happened, cool. If you have gotten to the place where you are overweight, okay. We understand and we have identified your struggles or the things that, were kind of some questionable decisions that you made. Be willing to take accountability for your actions first and foremost. All right, I see what I done got myself into. Now, what are the solutions? What steps do I need to take in order to make sure that moving forward, that I'm moving in the direction that I want to move in? So if you want to be married or whatever, you need to identify what are my struggles right now. What is the reason why I'm not attracting the type of woman or the type of man that I want to attract? The type of person that I will honestly value. All right, and then now we need to move accordingly. That's why I highly encourage people to go get with a coach. All right, go seek therapy. A lot of us have went through certain things in our life and we haven't spoken to a professional, a therapist. All right, that's going to honestly help us. Your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie, those people are not professionals. All right, they got some things going on with themselves, and a lot of information that they could be giving you could be the wrong type of information. All right, so you just got to be careful, man. Of course, I'm not saying go and get with any therapist. I shouldn't even be giving this out right now because I'm not getting paid, but I want to make sure I'm helping you guys. They have a program called, I want to say it's BetterHelp. BetterHelp, you can actually choose a therapist based on sex, male, female, based on race, based on religion. Like you can actually choose if you want your therapy sessions to be like religion based, everything. Like you can literally go in there and find the right therapist and really just make sure that you're matching up with the right type of person that's going to help you get through whatever you need to get through in your life. And I think that everybody needs therapy. I don't care what you have went through in life. There are a lot of things that a lot of y'all honestly need to sit down and talk that thing through. All right. You're carrying around a lot of baggage, and what that does honestly is that baggage becomes stress. And when you don't deal with stress, in the long run, stress will deal with you. I'm trying to put this in the nicest way possible. All right. So it's very, very important that we go seek the help that we need. Therapy, coaching, and if you're overweight, you know what I'm saying, or even if you're not, the gym is one of the best places to be. Working out is one of the best things that you can do. It's going to honestly clear your mind. You done had a long, stressful day or, whatever. There is nothing like walking. There is nothing like jogging, running. And if you are lucky enough to get with a partner or a trainer or something like that, man, it just makes that thing a lot better when you have a team, a group of people that's aiming toward the exact same thing that you're aiming for, which is to be in shape, to be healthy. And your mood just changes when you're working out. I'm telling you, your mood completely changes, man, when you are being active. A lot of y'all feel sluggish at times when you're waking up, going to sleep, or just during the day because you are putting the wrong things in your body. It is true when they say you are what you eat. You are what you put into your body. What are those things called? Those shakes, those drinks, those energy drinks. Stay away from those things, man. Energy drinks, protein shakes, because they put so many different things in there. I don't care if it's plant-based, whatever they say, man. They are putting so many different things in there. You got to be careful, man. Going out eating pizza, burgers, fries, all of these greasy foods and stuff. You got to be careful about what type of things that you are consuming, all right? And then when you get to the point when you're working out and doing all these other things, I promise you, you will start to naturally attract the type of people. I don't know what it is. You just vibrate on a different frequency. And people just gravitate towards you. And you'll actually have a better chance of meeting the right people when you are not blocked off from everybody else. Because think about it, when you got all those struggles on top of, being overweight, on top of, not having the money that you need, not looking your best, not feeling your best, what that does is, instead of you having, a pick from 90% of the people, now you have shrunk that thing to only 30% of the people are willing to talk to you, give you the time of day or whatever. And that's why I always tell people, you have to pick a struggle, man. Got to pick a struggle. Anyway, I got some stuff that I need to tend to. I got to get out of here, man. We got to ride back to the Charlotte area. We are inside of the studio right now, man. I need to be in this spot a lot more. I need to make sure y'all stay on me, man. Those videos and everything that I'm doing at the crib or in the car is cool, but I am honestly hyper productive when I am in this space right now. So y'all got to make sure that y'all staying on KD, man. Stay on KD. Get your butt to the studio, fam. For real. Even if you have to drive like an hour and some change or whatever to get here, get your butt to the studio, man, because you honestly get a lot of work done. And in this space, man, I just feel I can think a lot better when I'm out here. I'm talking about, if you don't have internet, you don't get no service out here, which is kind of a good thing, but But yeah, man, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or whatever, please drop them things down in the comment section below. I know some people that are watching, we're going to be doing a video very, very soon. So y'all kind of got a taste for some of my thoughts. You know what I mean? Some of y'all I do know, some of y'all I don't. But I really do look forward to having the conversation with you guys, all right? Anyway, anything else before I go? Let me see. Have a brand collab, a sponsorship coming up very, very soon. I'm actually in contact with one of their influencers now. We were supposed to do a workout yesterday, but it was a storm yesterday. It was actually a hurricane warning yesterday. So those plans got pushed off because of her. I was still willing to, if we can get this doggone work done. It was just rain. It wasn't nothing crazy. But yeah, so we got that coming up, and I will be posting a schedule for you guys really, really soon as I get that thing organized. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And before we get out of here, we got to make sure we tap into the sponsor for today, shall we? All right. All right. Y'all be blessed, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. And they caught my eye.